Hey guys, it's Amy here, and today I bring you my non-fiction TBR for 2016. So I mentioned in my resolution video that I want to read a non-fiction book per month in 2016. So this video is going to be me showing you the books that I want to read over the course of the year. Most of these books I'm showing today I actually have bought recently, so this is a haul as well as a TBR, so let's get on to the books. So I may as well start with the book that I've actually read already in January, and it's Hyperbole and a Half by Allie Brosh. This is a non-fiction kind of memoir, anecdotal book. But not only is she telling the story, she also has these really funny illustrations that go along with it as well, and I absolutely loved it. I will talk about it more in my January wrap-up, but I thought it was brilliant. I thought it would be a good idea to start the year with a slightly lighter non-fiction read, and I think this one was perfect for that. So the next 11 books I have to show you aren't in any particular order because I don't think I'm going to plan that far ahead. I think I'm just going to pick up what I feel like reading in that month, and the next one I have is The Opposite of Loneliness by Marina Keegan. Marina wrote an essay called The Opposite of Loneliness while she was studying for her degree, and unfortunately 5 days after she graduated she was in a car crash and died. The essay went viral on the internet, and from that her family have made this essay along with some other stories that she wrote while she was studying, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this one holds. Next we have Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. She's the actress from the Mindy project, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how her kind of comedic voice translates onto page and seeing if I do find her as funny as I do in programs and things. As with all of these books, I will update my Goodreads and everything like that, and I will also talk about them in my monthly wrap-up come the end of the month that I've read it in. Next book I have here is Big Magic Creative Living Beyond Fear by Elizabeth Gilbert. I showed this one in a haul recently as I bought it just before Christmas. I'm really looking forward to reading it. It's all to do with creativity. I am a creative person, but I do kind of get scared about putting my creativity out there, so maybe this one will help me. Next books I'm going to show you are the book haul part of this video, as I haven't shown them yet on my channel. The first one I have here is Feral, Rewilding the Land, Sea and Human Life by George Monbiot. Lena from Jessica's My Frog mentioned this book in her 2015 favourites video. I'll leave that video link down below if you want to go and see it. As you know, the reason why I'm doing all this is because I haven't really read much non-fiction before, so I'm hoping to get a wide variety of different kinds of non-fiction books in, and I think really the books I've shown so far and the ones I have to show you still are a good wide variety of different kinds of non-fiction, and this is definitely one that's a bit out there for me because I've never really read anything like this, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Next book I have here is Let's Explore Diabetes with Owls by David Sedaris. I've not read anything by David Sedaris before, but I saw so many when I was trying to find something online, and there were so many different options, and this was the one that kind of appealed to me purely because it had an owl on the front, because I like owls. From what I've read on the back, this appears to be a collection of short stories and anecdotal kind of things from Sedaris, talking about his family, his life, everything like that, but in a funny way. Everything I've read online, all the reviews and stuff, said that he was really funny, so I'm hoping I find him funny, and I hope I enjoy it because I probably will pick up more in the future if I do. The next book I have is Lucky by Alice Sebold. This is a little bit damaged because I got it secondhand. Alice Sebold is the author of The Lovely Bones, which was one of my favourite books as a child. I haven't read it in a very, very long time, so I don't know if it would still be one of my favourites. This, however, is a memoir from Alice Sebold, and it details how her life changed after she was beaten and brutally raped in her freshman year of college. I think this one is going to be a lot darker and a lot more hard-hitting than the ones that I've shown so far. I'm definitely going to have to be in the right mood to read this one because I do struggle reading non-fictional things surrounding rape, murder, just hostages, anything like that that I know is real. They really upset me, so I'm going to have to definitely consider when I'm going to be reading this one. Next book I have here is The Republic of the Imagination, A Case for Fiction by Azar Nafisi. Simply put from the back, this is an impassioned, beguiling and utterly original tribute to the vital importance of fiction in a democratic society. So again, this is a very different one to all the ones that I've shown so far, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how it affects me and my thoughts on things. I'm really looking forward to this year of like non-fiction reads, and I just think it's going to be really exciting. Next book we have here is another memoir, and it is Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen. This is Susanna's story of being in a women's mental institution during the 1960s. I think she was 18 when she went in, and she was in there for 2 years. I think this one is going to be a really interesting read because I know obviously that a lot has changed in the way that mental health issues are treated nowadays, and compared to the 1960s we have come a lot further, so I'm really interested in seeing how this one reads and what happens to Susanna. Next we have Men Explain Things to Me and Other Essays by Rebecca Solnit. This one I think is Rebecca Solnit looking at conversations that men have where they assume they know what's right and that women don't know what's right, and she's just speaking about that. Obviously I haven't read this one yet, but my first impression is that this cover is beautiful. Next we have Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay. This is a collection of essays to do with feminism. I think this one's going to be really interesting. From reading the back it says we have essays about Scrabble, violence, fairy tales, race, longing and the Hunger Games. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that all ties in and what she has to say about those things. So on to the final book, and it's another one by Rebecca Solnit, and it is A Field Guide to Getting Lost. To another simple description from the back, this says this is an enchanting investigation into loss, losing and being lost. So I'm really intrigued by this one. I hope I do enjoy it because I've heard so many good things about it. I think originally I heard about it from Jen Campbell on her channel, so I can't wait to read it and I will let you know what I think once I have. Okay, so those were 12 books that I hope to read over the course of 2016. Do let me know down below which books you think I should read soon, or whether the ones that you think I should read in the summer or later in the year. I'd be really interested in hearing what you think. As always, I will leave links to Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, everything I've mentioned today down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and I will see you soon. Bye! I read 100 books in 2015, so here are 10 of those 100 that I thought were fantastic.